Good afternoon. Today's date is June 12th, 2026. Excuse me, it's approximately 3:30 in the afternoon. We're here at the residence of Brandele Brown. Here to perform a repairability attempt. To be honest, I really don't know why we're here. Anybody that's viewing this video, feel free to leave a comment and let me know what you think if you're experienced in roofing, but all this spatter here tells me that there is definitely some sort of damage on this roof, ideally hail damage. But nonetheless, customer has been awarded some repairs, and so we are going to get up on the main slope and determine whether or not this roof is in repairable condition. Alrighty, let's get up on the main slopes. A little double pull action. And see if we can find an area that would be best to perform a repairability attempt. Okay, so I did find a 3-tab shingle here that has some wind damage. I'll mark off my repair area. Alrighty, and I'm going to be using a roof snake to break loose the adhesive strips, remove the nails, and reinstall the nails, while all the while following industry standards and guidelines not to lift this shingle above 45 degrees. Let's see what happens. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and start breaking loose the surrounding shingles, get everything loose to simulate the repair. Coming up so far. These Ray-Ban glasses film in 3-minute increments, so I'm going to pause as I need to. Make sure we got everything loose, and we'll pause. We'll move on to removing these nails. So again, what I'm going to do, never lift these above a 45-degree angle. I'm going to lift this high enough just to identify where my nail is. Lifting like this, come up from underneath, and pry that nail out gently. And again, when I say I have to lift it this high, it's because the nail has to come up, this has to come up this high to remove that nail. Now, every time I lift one of these, let me check in for signs of any stress fractures or damage. You can see a little bit of a crease that came across the line there. The next one. See some creasing here. Oh yeah. Again, you can see it, the shingles that haven't been lifted yet. They're not damaged in any way, but as we move along, if we're seeing this here, this one's not so bad. It's likely to happen in other areas. Got mat transfer right there. Again, never lifting this higher above than a 45-degree angle. Not seeing a nail there. No nail here. Again, just this lifting here. Every time it's lifted, it's putting more stress right there. It's a stress fracture, and you can see, sure enough, right there where it's bent, you can see creasing taking place. Lift this one here. See stress right there on that area. Light creasing, sure enough. Move up this top layer. Lift here. Again, never lifting above a 45. You can already see where some stress is being put on that shingle. Go ahead and take some of these nails out. I'm starting to see damage on all the shingles that we've lifted thus far. So if it gets to a point where they all take damage, we'll stop the video then. High nail here. See that? See how high this shingle has to be lifted to remove the nail? Light brushing just to show. In those areas where it was stressed, it did crease, caused granule loss all the way across. Consistent here also. We're going to lift again here. And I don't see a nail over here. Nonetheless, you can see a crease there. We'll go ahead and stop the repair at this point. A little recap of what we're seeing here. Undeniable that we had hail at this address. But every one of these surrounding shingles that had to be manipulated to repair this wind damage shingle, look, even this bottom one that was lifted, that was creased. So where we started with just one damaged shingle, we now have several. Okay, so first of all, let's see where they start and they end. So this shingle is damaged, which is really 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be your first shingle that shouldn't be damaged that now needs to be replaced. The second one here, and then you have this one up here, number 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 surrounding tabs. Each and every one of them were not damaged prior to this, and as a direct result of the repair, now they are. And you've seen here documented in live time. Very easy on the lifting. It doesn't take much with these 3-tab shingles as they get a little bit of age on them to take damage. When you lift them, that stress just causes a crease and a fracture line. So what you've seen here documented in live time should be more than enough evidence to show to you that this roof is not in repairable condition. With it having storm damage, with it not being able to be properly repaired, the only way to get this homeowner to pre-storm condition would be to replace the whole roof. I don't know why they looked right over the hail. I mean, you can see areas like this that have spatter, obviously fractured mat and embedded granules, same here. It's obviously a hail hit, spatter, as well as missing granules and embedded granules. So shouldn't be that difficult, guys. As always, we appreciate you taking the time to review this, and we look forward to hearing back from you.